Right now.
And
Yes.
we're back.
Yes.
Yet.
Welcome
It's episode
back
2. It's not
to
Odysseus.
another episode of Idria in space.
Huh?
What?
In space?
I will take all of you boys back to our homepage image. Where technically, yeah, we're kind of in space, but we are currently exploring the world that we've created known as Idria. But right now, because of some choices that were made by some party members, we are in the astral plane, a mysterious
forget.
plane of kind of like an in-between, a liminal space between realms where things and parts have collided. All of you currently have found yourself, some of you returning to the astral plane, others, this is your first time here. And after some fun adventures back in the large port of Shardport, you all managed to procure yourself a ship. These ships are capable of navigating the plane and traveling to land masses, planets. Who knows? A little recap for you, Brandon. Speeding things along without going too far back. The group of adventurers that you see around you, minus Shane and Tyler's character, they all were in Idria. And they got teleported back in time 10 years to look for one of your old friends, Scorn. Scorn, Tyler's character from the podcast, was headed south, last they found out from talking to Gaxius, was headed south to look into a reason why armies were amassing of goblins and necromancers and strange individuals out in the deserts. Well, they were going to go take a ship down the Great River that heads north to south. They didn't get so much as a foot onto the boat before, uh, a, well, a very strange individual was selling trinkets and magic items at the docks. And our good friend here, Skin on Ink, Michael's character, a tabaxi who is hairless and covered in tats, got a bag of holding. And subsequently, what do you do with most items? You put them in your bag of holding. And he put his bag of holding in a bag of holding, which, that is a mistake that you only make once. And then anytime after that, it's typically on, typically on purpose for one reason or another. And in doing so,
You'll
opened
never forget it.
a portal, a rift in space and time, and pulled all of you into the astral plane. You all appeared in the mysterious port, which I will take you to right now, of Shardport. Can you see this, Brandon?
Yes, sir.
This is where they
Oh.
went. A
Oh.
very mysterious, quite large port city that exists on a asteroid made of crystals. It's actually quite sizable. It's close to about a third the size of Everhelm.
Okay.
And where it's circled down here is actually the port that the area where they got their ship. Now from there, they were able to acquire a ship. After they went and had some debauchery over here at the Slippery Cheetah, one of the fine drinking establishments here in Shardport. Found their way navigating also in the back alleys, where they killed, specifically Shane, killed a Gith Yankee in the back alleys and dumped his body in the trash can. And it's like, all right, we got to go. And you left.
Okay.
They ventured forth. From there, party made their way onto their vessel. And I put your character on the ship for right now. You're not currently on it, but just so you can
That's fine.
see what's going on. As they were beginning their first maiden voyage, heading towards a port city known as Crescentia, which I will share again. Let's go ahead and so you can see this handout. This is
Okay.
Crescentia.
Okay. Oh. Okay. A city that's kind of okay. Okay.
What it is, just background, because this is where we will find you. It is a city built completely all around a floating rib of a dead god.
Nice.
And it is a very popular port city. It is quite large. We'll get into that. But as the adventurers were were all heading outward, they came upon by a ship of undead. These are not uncommon. There are all sorts of different individuals and factions out here in the astral plane, and some undead happen to besiege them. And in doing so, while they didn't take a ton of hits to kill, they sure dealt a lot of damage. And their Iron Lung almost got taken down pretty good.
No.
Oh.
I'm
But he
okay. I'm
didn't.
all right,
But
but I
he's all
got
right.
got touched a little bit for sure. Definitely got touched.
And that's that. Oh, I'm sorry. Right after that, all of you were introduced, were basically saved, no, intervened by a very interesting dwarf captain of a ship. This dwarf captain found himself. I'll share the image. Got a handout right here. Captain Stoutbeard.
Stout beard.
He was he's a captain of a mercenary type vessel of only dwarves, and they came in and basically helped. Said they would run as an escort with all of you as they were heading to Crescentia as well. And that is where we will pick up. But first, I'm going to go through and show you, all of you, as just a refresher, but mainly for you, Brandon, to show you who is in your party. First up, let me go to. Oh, it's not a handout. Let's go ahead and do this. For some reason, if you just click on the bio and info, it will it'll blow it up. We have Squilp. This is Ross's character, a powerful dragonborn.
Yeah.
Squilp.
Then you have
Catchphrase.
the one and only
That tracks.
Skin on Ink, a
In on ink.
very acrobatic and deadly tabaxi.
He's so deadly.
Very deadly.
You then have Iron Lung, the turtle.
The turtle. I know Iron Lung.
Yeah.
You sure do. Then we have the one and only James as Selkie
Golden spoon.
with two golden spoons
Mhm.
as his magical instrument.
Do you fucking play the spoons?
Yes, I do, sir.
Tyler's character with us is the elegant, the charming, and the mysterious Rupert Winthrop
Ooh.
Winthrop.
and his dog companion.
I like that.
And certainly we could not forget Shane, who plays Magnus Ironthorn.
Ooh. Magnus.
Now, the one person who is taking a break for a while, Chris, he could not find it within himself to play virtually with all of us, and I understand. So,
Yeah, his character is so good too.
his character he made when his last one died is Vicente, the jacked
So great.
cleric of the
That's
pasta
incredible.
with his
Cleric of the
magical
pasta.
with his magical spoon. Thanks to his Nona.
It's so good.
So
Damn you, Chris. Just be a man and play. Just kidding.
so funny.
I love you, Chris. I miss you. I miss you.
Sue.
Chris's character will be here. I will be kind of leaving him in a place where he'll be able to find all of you back again at some point, but that is where we are. I will also show you this. This is a better representation of what your vessel actually looks like.
Nice.
You guys have a very powerful, mostly it's like a merchant vessel, but hey, things can get outfitted and changed. That is your current ship. It needs a name, which all of you will be able to decide later. And I finally got something for you as we dive into this. But first, I'm going to share a link with all of you in the tavern chat. If you don't mind, go ahead and play this in the background for the music for tonight until I switch it up.
Got it.
Alrighty.
This will set the
Let
mood
me-
a little bit.
I'm gonna go through my music, so I can send you some.
I'd appreciate that. But for now, this is what we got. So, you all have managed to make your way out of combat against the undead. You are currently following behind Captain Stoutbeard's vessel as you're heading towards Crescentia, which seems like it's not too far off. And those of you who were here last time, you do remember one of the most important characters, new characters that you've been introduced to, an individual named Cornelius Palmer. Who is Cornelius, you might ask, if you don't remember? He is a sentient form or mind within the ship. He acts as a projection that is here to act as your navigator. He has access to some very complex star charts to help you navigate the stars. I actually generated an image for you. It's the best that I could kind of... it wasn't perfect, but this will be like a flashback and also a partial spoiler image, but this is Cornelius. And if you remember from last time, we did say that Cornelius told you about his previous captain.
Oh,
An
yeah.
interesting woman named Audrey Fowler, a human from Idria. The ship's previous name was Roland's Revenge, which, for those of you who played for us quite a while, you would have known that back 500 years prior to the current day,
Oh, your law.
there was a great and powerful human champion who became king of the human race there in Everhelm named Roland the Slayer.
Fuck that
Who
guy.
And this ship was named after him.
Didn't we kill that guy?
Roland?
Who? No. What king did we kill?
Different king, I think.
Different
Different
king.
king.
Roland was like way in the past.
I know
I
Chris
was
killed
like,
that
we
one
were-
king when
I
he
was like, we were
died
in
and
some.
died
We
out.
were in some timeline and we killed some king.
You sure did. That was a different timeline.
We killed a god. Damn. What is?
Hey, we're gonna do more of that. Don't you
Fuck
worry
shit
about
up.
We're the worst.
it. Or the best.
Possibly the
Idiots.
best.
Well,
Yeah, exactly. We're the idiots.
we're the idiots. That's right. Well,
Good.
Skin on Ink, since you were not here last time, that is kind of like a little bit of my catch up also for you. You have the
Thank you.
opportunity to speak to Cornelius if you ever need to, have questions about the areas. He can answer a lot, not everything. And there are projection little ports all over the vessel, so it almost can act like he can walk the ship with you guys in like hologram form, and these little projections will project him around the vessel.
Cool.
So
Pretty sure you can just like call out his name as well too, like when you're on the ship
Yep.
and he'll just appear.
he does not
Cornelius.
sleep, he does not eat. He is just a projection of a sentience within this ship.
Cool.
Yeah. So yeah, you guys are nearing the port of Crescentia. Would any of you like to talk or say anything before you get into port? Do you have any ideas or any mission that you'd like to accomplish first and foremost?
I'd probably definitely say like get a little bit more information of like the star well and everything like that. Kind of figure out exactly where we're going to.
That is the other thing I forgot to mention. Thank you. All of you are trying to find a way back to Idria, and from what you've heard, is that there is tales of a place known as the Star Well. This Star Well acts like a portal to any plane of existence you wish to go.
Josh,
Nope.
I'm gonna roll a couple checks in
Yeah,
the
go ahead.
background, and I'll send them to you in the chat
Sure.
about what I'm rolling for.
No problem. So, all that to say, this is where we're at. You're looking for the Star Well, so that's something definitely to think about.
Yep.
There are
Can we ask Stoutbeard about it?
Yeah, as soon as you guys get into port, absolutely. You are nearing the port currently, so I'm going to go ahead and pull this up and share this one more time with all of you. As you are nearing it, as many of these ships just dock right on the side of buildings. There are all sorts of different berths all over the place. You can pull up anywhere you'd like, anywhere that's open, and walk right out into the city. As you arrive, you are told by Cornelius. He appears on deck, and you immediately begin to see ships of all sizes, small ones, large ones, ones that resemble sloops, a smaller, quick vessel, ones that are more like a frigate, others that are man of war, large vessels, all with these some kind of varying types of engines and solar sails, things of that nature. And Cornelius appears on the deck as all of you are looking out over it, and he is autopiloting to dock. He begins to tell you that Crescentia is a bustling city of adventurers and residents alike. For your information, the city is nearly 4 miles long, but only 1,000 feet wide. The city is said to be built upon the rib bone of a dead god, but no one truly knows its origins or when the city was built. But people from across the plain visit this important port city to resupply, to meet new adventurers, to take on tasks, and to find trouble of their own. I will advise, do not make enemies in this port. Do your best to make allies. If we can build ourselves a crew, or even begin to make ourselves our own little outfit, I don't see why we can't conquer the stars. If that is your wish, I will be here, watching over your vessel. And as you pull up, the gangplank drops, kind of comes out of the side, and then slaps down on the edge of the city. All manner of creature and different humanoid races are coming and going, and it seems like this current dock leads you right into a bustling market center.
Alrighty.
Is that track?
Sorry, I'm trying to see.
Sad banjo.
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 Oh, right here. Okay. At least for me, like once we start getting off the boat and all that kind of stuff, I definitely want to. Not saying that we are yet, but once we do, I definitely want to go try to find a spot where I can go buy some like health potions and stuff.
Absolutely. That's a perfect gift, James.
How are we?
Halo.
It is. How are we? What?
Sorry. I'm just trying to get my dice to work to transfer.
Yeah. Make sure you go up in the top right, that little gear,
Yeah.
and then go ahead to dice options and
Dice
make sure all
options.
3 of those are selected. The 3D dice, and
Yeah. I got all those selected. Hit
we
the
ran
little
into
button.
this issue a few weeks back with
With me, the thing that I found out was like I didn't have an updated version of with the plugin for Google.
Oh.
like Roll Beyond 20.
Beyond 20.
Just 'cause
Also,
I
if
haven't
you-
used it in so long is why.
Also, if you turn off use D&D Beyond's digital dice, that worked for me.
Oh, you know what? That could be it too. I know that's a thing.
Yeah.
But you have to do that on D&D Beyond, right?
I did it on Roll20, that little D&D Beyond dice by the send button.
Oh, okay. There we go. You said that worked. Right.
It
We
did.
will see.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll mess with it. That's all I was just doing, because I'm just waiting until you guys get into the city. All right.
Hmm.
Thank you.
For what?
For what?
I think I know we were going to talk about like the Starwell with Cornelius. Did he tell us already, like on the map, like our direction we should be going anyway? I'm pretty sure he did. But I don't know if he knew
I
the
think
exact whereabouts.
Cornelius said he didn't know anything, but I wanted to ask our escort captain and thank our
Yeah,
stout beard for escorting us through the sea of undead.
absolutely. You all step off, and the captain is there. The rest of his crew seem like they're quite rowdy. They're all jumping off the ship, grabbing their personal belongings, and running into the city. Likely heading to the nearest tavern or brothel. But the captain is standing there and taking his time and greets you. Imagine you have the dock right here in the middle. You guys are on one side, his ship's on the other. Both gangplanks meet in the middle. That's what you see. And he gingerly touch tips. He sees you. And I'll say, Selkie, if you're the first one to come down the gangplank, he comes to greet you.
Sure. Give him a captain's greeting. Full arm shake.
Full arm shake. As well met there, Captain. Hey, what be your name?
I'm acting Captain. I'm mirroring yours. I'm acting Captain Selkie for this vessel.
Pleasure to meet you.
You as well. Appreciate the escort.
Of course. You seemed a little new, and I am always here to help. I patrol and keep safe the lands around Crescentia.
Who let loose a sea of undead in space?
Well, they've been pouring through some rift in time, somewhere on the outskirts of these lands. Last
Could you
I
be
heard-
more specific? I'm making mental note of point of time and space.
We have ways of tracking these things, but I do believe it's coming from some strange plane that's been completely infested by undead and demons and things of that nature. I'm assuming it has something to do with the whispers of a plane that's been forbidden to visit. They call it, as he looks around, Idria.
Oh shit.
Oh,
What?
yeah, what did you say?
What did you just say?
Sorry, as he's saying that, did the undead look like shoot, what was his name? Like the undead from the Idria that we left the
With the undead, like everything was
Orcus
like,
with Orcus's words.
it sure does.
God damn.
Correct. Last I heard, and last we've seen as we've been fighting them off and on, the Gith Yankee been making quick work of them. Surely, they said that they come and go from that plane from time to time. But the portal's been closed and nothing but the remnants of the undead are here now.
Hmm.
Must be just a fluke, but
There it goes.
Hey,
there it goes. What a
Nice.
first
Welcome.
roll.
Sorry.
beautiful.
Yeah. Oh, nice. Yeah, sorry, that was I had to turn off the only go to Foundry.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
It's
That's
yeah, because I was still on that.
all good.
Okay.
Never speak of that app again.
Never speak of it again. Here we go. Nice.
Well, if you'd like to speak more on such things, we can, myself and your crew can meet up with my boys. Likely they're heading down the road to the Key and Blade. A fine tavern establishment here in Crescentia.
We'd appreciate it if you show us around. I don't think my crew have ever been here.
Yeah, well, let me be your official welcome. And here, this might help you get going. And he reaches in his bag of holding, pulls out a small chest, about yay big, about like a small loaf of bread kind of size. He opens it up, and it's filled with coins in like gemstones. And he reaches in there and pulls out. He looks at the crew, and he pulls out a gold coin for each of you. Let the first round be on me. And he hands you
Hell yeah.
he hands you 10 gold.
Ooh.
That should buy you enough drinks to get you quite taken care of.
Much appreciated.
Now, tell me your tales. I've never seen one such as you, nor have your party. Is that a cat?
We're special.
Is that a turtle? I can't say I've ever seen anything like them. Well,
They're a motley bunch.
surely. Well, let's catch up at the tavern. Come with me. And he begins to head with you all down into said tavern. You walk down the road. Let me go ahead and grab you all. And yeah, let's do this. Oh, and I'll grab Brandon as well.
Don't forget me.
Hmm.
Can you all see where you're at now?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Pulp Kitchen. That's great.
You know,
Hanging
I've
in the
got,
glass.
Oh my god, that's fucking.
I saw Pain in the
So
Glass,
great.
but as soon as I moved over and saw Pulp Kitchen, I was like, "Fuck yeah!"
I've gotten very, very interested in making really fun like play on words and puns for shop names.
It's been great.
Oh yeah.
It's been great.
Fantastic.
So those are just a few of the actual businesses around here. But as of right now, everything else are like personal residences and things of that nature. So this whole area, this whole thing here is the Key and Blade.
Pain in the Glass is a play on two things.
That's right.
I get it.
You made two.
You got to.
You got to pick number 2, me lord.
Well, all of you are beginning to walk through this town. I'd like to give all of you a chance to discuss with one another. Selkie is the only one who has spoken to Captain Stoutbeard. Would any of you like to have any questions you'd like to bring up as your little band of adventurers are walking through?
I'll kind of mention as we walk in down. Captain Stoutbeard, have you ever heard of a rumor of this place called the Starwell, have you?
Ah, the Starwell. That's truly, I believe it might be a myth, but people do say it exists somewhere. But from what I understand, it's a place created before time that would take you to wherever you wish to go. If in your heart of hearts, it is said, you truly desire to be somewhere else, it will open up and take you to your true heart's desire. That could mean into the home of your lover, into the plane that you call home, or if you just want to go punch God in the face, you might be able to take it anywhere you like.
So it seems like you probably believe that this place exists then, yes?
Well, hopeful. You just never know these days. There's so many myths and so many tales, but I've never personally seen it. That doesn't mean it doesn't exist, but you know, hopefully it does. I'm pulling for anything like that to actually truly exist. Well, if you look around hard enough, you just might find what you're looking for, lads. Especially here in Crescentia.
I'm sure this port has lots of helpful information.
Oh, it surely does. Anybody else?
The insight was when he said he thinks the Star Wars is a myth. Was that truthful?
It was truthful. He seems like he's never seen it before, but he seems like he's giving you the information he knows, but you feel like he did leave out where he might be able to find more information.
We'll get him a little drunk tonight and get some more of that.
Yeah, that might be a good call. Okay. Anybody else have any questions? Nothing. All right, no problemo. So, let me go ahead and it's not letting me do this.
As far as eating, I did want to ask as well too, like where he knew like the local markets would be, where you can find.
Oh
goods and
yeah.
whatnot.
Well, for local taverns, we have the Blade and Key, or the Key and Blade. And there's many other shops around this area. If you're looking for the finest foods and rations, I'd go to Pulp Kitchen. If you're looking for something a little bit more to enhance your outward appearance, I would head over to Fit So Good. And then, if you're looking for something more of the cosmetic nature for your vessel, nothing makes better glasswork for your stern castle or your port side windows than Pane in the Glass. But the one you need to see, since your vessel seems fairly basic, lads, no offense, you're gonna want to go see my old mate, Matthias Callaghan. He's the owner and proprietor of Solar Sails.
Wow. That's most impressive to have.
Amazing. Solar Sail.
I thought you'd like that, Michael. I was like, hey,
Yeah, man, that's pretty good.
I almost tried to make the character's name a play on words of your actual name, but
Yeah. That's really funny.
Sales as in ship sales. All right, yeah, we got it. He is the finest craftsman for anything you wish to get made for your vessel. I would see him. Yeah, well, tomorrow. It's not that we really get day or night here, but see him when you can. But first, we need to drink. And he walks you guys inside. Okay. Somehow my my tavern image got deleted. I don't know that. So let me go ahead and re-add it in real quick. 1 second.
Titus.
My son messed up.
Sorry, what was the guy's name that sells the solar sails?
He said his name was Matthias Callaghan.
Say that again, Taylor.
The guy who sells the solar sails? Oh my fuck, tongue twister.
Got him.
Sorry, what was it one more time? God damn it, Brennan, shut the fuck up. What was his name one more time, Josh?
Matthias Callaghan. Disappointing. It's still going. Okay. Well, you know what? This is what we're gonna get. Just gonna use this. I can do this quick. As you all approach this tavern, there are side rooms, but there's a... The captain stops, and looking at all of you, says, "Now, none of you have been to Crescentia before, have you?"
Can't say we have.
Never.
Ah, that's excellent. Very good, very good. Because what you're going to witness tonight is something you ain't never seen before. You see, inside the key and blade, it's called that for two things. You need a key. But you also need a blade. For as you head down, there is an opportunity to test your metal in the center of the tavern.
Sounds interesting.
You pay for the key, you open up the way, and one by one, you can test your metal against horrors and creatures from across the galaxy. And we bet on you. Many adventurers go in. Occasionally, they don't come out. Ha!
So is it like someone to where it's like a do or die situation, or until one yields, or a little mixture of both is what it seems like.
It seems like a little bit of both. Let me go ahead and add this on here. Oof.
I added some music to the chat, just in case you want something
Thank
different.
you. Appreciate you.
Nice.
I was like, did it
There
have
it is.
clapping in it before? It's like, wow.
Okay, we're going here now. So we can come back out to we can come back out here to the streets later when we're ready. Let's go ahead and do this.
Ooh, space adventure loops? Forgot I had those.
And let's go ahead and drag all of you. Boop.
Ooh.
This one's pretty crazy. These are like Sonic.
Look at all the pillows.
They're so crazy.
They're so
Yeah,
comfy.
Go take a nap here.
You open up the doors, and inside you find a very cozy and spacious tavern. There are many tables around this room, and mostly it appears to be floor seating. There are tables and booths at the back, and there's also a meeting room, a private office in the back left. Not shown on here. Over here, there's a stairway that you can go that goes down into the other continued part of the building, and one over here as well. The bartender is busy filling drink orders, serving up delicious foods out of the back. There is a hatch, or well, yeah, stairwell that goes down into what you assume is like a kitchen down to the basement. And effectively, this is one of the best and most comfortable taverns you've been in quite some time. It's homey. It reminds you of Idria. It reminds you of better days. All of you approach. You see in the center of the tavern is like a little plank that leads into a black watery pool. Captain Stoutbeard says, "This is what I was telling you about, lads. You can go over there, over to the barkeep. He'll get you a drink if you wish. You pay a gold, you get a key, and you try your metal against some creature down there in the basement. Well, the pocket dimension that it has.
Mm-hmm.
If you kill it, we all get to watch. You'll get paid, and whoever bets on you, they get paid."
As he tells us about this, is there any kind of like entertainment or like fighting going on currently right now? It's all just
Nothing at the moment. It seems like
Okay.
it's filling up with dwarves from his ship, and they're mostly just like grabbing drinks and sitting down. But nobody's currently in there doing anything. No combat as of yet.
Cool.
That's cool.
It's a good time. So, where would you all like to sit?
Definitely want to sit on one of these tables with the pillows for sure.
Okay.
How many of these in the middle here?
Yeah. Go ahead and move yourselves over to where you would like to be.
Brandon.
Brandon's just ripping a bong, just
What are you talking
ripping
about?
He's blowing bubbles.
I don't know what you're talking about. I have no idea what's going on.
Got chocolate
Blowing bubbles in your
Wrong.
chocolate.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was blowing bubbles in my
Coughing in the
chocolate.
background.
All the fizziness of my orange drink here. Bubble,
Why is there
bubble,
smoke
toilet.
coming out of here? Why is there smoke coming out of your mouth still, Brandon? What the fuck is that? I'm a dragon, damn it!
Yeah. Tell
Well,
my son, if your uncles ask what I'm doing, I'm breathing
Yeah, I'll go ahead and
fire.
move. I want to go ahead and try to move
Hello?
one of those tables if they are available.
Yeah, go ahead and move yourself.
Ooh.
Tylor,
Good to see ya.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
you were just in time. We just made it into the tavern.
And we're gonna get drunk and get some information.
Hell
Hell yeah, brother.
Okay, let me go into find you guys the next music. One moment.
Oh yeah, Ross, I stopped watching
Sure.
Critical Role because they pissed me off, so I give you my
Oh.
subscriptions now.
yeah. Oh, thank you. This show's
Give
much
Ross
better.
all of your money.
They it wasn't them, it was just a whole bunch of other stuff. And then this last thing, I'm just like, I'm not invested in any part of their campaign right now. So it's like I'm shifting my stuff.
Fine by me.
Well, I had
appreciate
I had another subscription, and then I was like, I'm gonna move it to this because that's part of the other one. It makes it a little easier on my pocket.
Hell yeah, dude.
Here's some next music that you can put on for just now that you guys are in a resting, kind of relaxing here in the astral plane. Little
Give it to me, Daddy.
little spacey music.
Give it to me, Daddy. Somebody knows. Somebody grew up listening to good music.
Somebody.
I would immediately went to Rick James. Ba-do-do-do-do-do-do.
Hey, see,
Give it to
you
me,
go
baby.
one way or the other.
There's two kinds of people.
Exactly. Yeah, there's two kinds of people.
People who get punch
There-
bowls and people who don't get punch bowls.
Yeah,
Or who get little punch bowls.
it's the black guy that
Fair.
immediately went to the white guy music, and the white guy that immediately went to the black guy music. It's perfect.
Dude, I still
In a
can't believe
perfect
that
society.
punch bowl is
Yeah.
$50. That was nuts.
I know. Never
Jesus.
again.
Damn.
Never
What?
again. I'm like, man, this is bullshit. I'm like, it took so long to get our food too. It's like, god damn it.
Oh, that was like a couple hours.
Yeah.
Next time. Go anywhere.
Little punch bowls. James
But I
did it smart.
digress.
He got a little punch bowl
Very well
and
done.
like a espresso martini, probably
Mm-hmm.
even cheaper than our fucking big ass punch bowl.
Damn.
Alrighty. Well, you've all of you have found your way around the table over there. Thank you, boys. Now, let me close out of that. Brandon, you're in the back of this tavern, and over the last few minutes, you've just been in awe of seeing how many dwarves just came in. It was like a midget convention. You've never seen so many dwarves in one place, or you haven't
Not sure
since
if
your
that's
time in
conceivable.
Everhelm or in Duramore. But they all flooded in, and they're making a mess of the place, loud and rowdy, grabbing massive tankards of ale and delicious plates of cooked pork. A specialty here is actually from a whole nother plane of existence. It's known as Jaeger Schnitzel,
Yes.
Yes.
Oh god.
the
Yes.
finest of schnitzels.
Ooh.
And they're serving it up hot and ready.
You got the spots.
And you got the spatzel.
Spots.
There you go.
Need salt.
Needs
Got
anything.
gravy.
Meat flavor.
So, a tavern wench, as it were, walks over to your table. Ari says, "Excuse me, sir. Would you like another ale, or perhaps a wine?"
Wine does me no good, darling. Just give me some ale. And what's that thing they're cooking over there? What is that?
Oh, the Jaeger Schnitzel. Well, it's quite the delicacy here, and it is made of the finest space pork.
It's like I want some of that, but I also want you to give that to some of my dwarven friends over there. You don't have to tell them it's from me. Just go ahead and let them have some. I'll pay for it.
Of course. Well, if you want to supply all of them, that will be 5 gold, please.
Here you go, darling. And you know what? Go ahead and take 5 for yourself and give me a call tomorrow morning.
Oh, where can I find you?
Well, if you're trying to find me tonight, and I write down an address and I give it to her.
I can't read.
Just follow the smell of the schnitzel.
I'm just like, I'll send one of my people to get you.
Okay. Just don't take too long.
Oh no, never. Gotta be quick about it. I got many things to do. No shame in my game.
As you wish.
right
I'll be
back.
back. And she scampers
will.
off.
I start
And-
just drinking my ale.
Yeah, as you watch this tavern maid walk back there behind the bar, you send a passing glance and you see the most interesting band of adventurers sitting down comfortably on the floor.
I just like scan the room and I'm like, what the fuck is that?
You see
Oh god.
not only a dragonborn, which you have not seen in quite some time.
Is that a fucking turtle? Is that turtle
It
walking
is.
on 2 legs? I've
You see
only
it's
seen
the
those in my
backside.
dream when I was living in that bush.
You see a very muscular. Shane, are you a full elf or are you half elf?
Half elf.
He's a half elf. You see
Jesus
a
Christ, he's got a
comically
big body.
muscular half elf, big ass sword. You also see a blue skinned fellow, and you see a human with a dog, very elegantly dressed, coming in as well.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I might have misjudged these guys. There's some very fancy boys in there. The turtle freaks me out. But everybody else is pretty fancy. I mean, that guy's got a really nice body. And I like that cat thing. Whatever that cat
Yeah.
guy is, I gotta touch him maybe. But whatever that guy's holding, yeah. I called the barmaid back over.
Okay.
And at this
What
point,
would you like to say?
At this point, I'm just spending money because I can. And I tell her, you see those freaky looking characters over there, and especially that fucking turtle guy. I need you to go ahead and buy them all a drink and tell them it was from me.
Okay, well, what should I say that your name is?
Oh, I don't give a shit. Just tell them the blue guy over there sent it, and make sure the blue guy over there knows that the blue guy over here sent it.
Oh, I love that. Little blue
Yeah,
on
you
blue
do.
action. I wouldn't
Oh,
mind
yeah.
seeing that.
What color are you? What color is she?
Blue.
He's blue too.
We're all blue.
We're all blue over here, baby.
Blue's Clues.
Oh, blue over here, baby.
He's a soft shade of blue,
She's a soft shade of blue.
almost like a periwinkle.
We might make you the cream in our sandwich. Now go ahead, run along.
She runs along, and did you just want to send like a drink to him or the whole table?
No, the whole table.
Okay.
And drink to everybody.
This guy
You
got
all
some
are
money.
sitting there, kind of trying to flag her down, and she doesn't even make eye contact with you guys. But she comes back, and she is carrying steins in each hand, 1 liter steins of ale. She says, "Excuse me, gentlemen, these have been paid for you." And she drops a stein in front of each of your placements at the table, and she even hands one to Captain Stoutbeard. That's a good lass. Now, lads, what else can I help you with before I get too inebriated and too beside myself to think? And I also need to spend time with my crew. So, any other questions that you might have elsewhere? Anything?
Not at least on top of my mind. Are you planning on being here at the tavern, later in case, anything does pop up?
I am. I'll be staying here the night.
Perfect.
And we'll be here for just the equivalent of a few days. And then we're going to be heading back out. See if we can hunt down some more of those undead ships. So, if you have nothing else, I'm going to go get blacked out.
Perfect. I will definitely catch up with you later then. If anyone else wants to ask him anything, but I'm gonna wait till talk to him until he's like pretty fucked up. Is my game plan.
He says, "Oh,
Yeah, good call.
I've got some of these, if you want them." And he reaches into his coat pocket, pulls out a container, and inside he has 6 small cigars, like cigarillos, and he places them in front of you as a thank you gift for indulging me with your tales.
Oh,
Enjoy.
appreciate that.
And he puts them on the table,
Have a good time.
and he holds up his stein and walks off.
Thank you, Captain.
He kind of just tips his hat to all of you, and off he goes. The last thing, as she hands the last stein, I will say to Selkie, says, "Oh, and I don't know his name, but the blue guy over there said he wanted a drink for the blue guy over here and all of his friends, and that I would be the cream in your sandwich. So this is for you." And she
Like,
just puts
what?
like a big
Did she
smile,
say?
and she's like waiting to see watch you drink your stein of beer, to see if you enjoy it. And yeah,
I kind of like smell the stein. I'm like, where's this blue guy at?
ooh, have you ever sat outside of a brewery when they're making beer, and it's beer making day because you can smell like
Yeasty.
it's like a little
Barley.
yeasty, but it's also like you smell the malt in the air. That's
The
what
only
this-
kind of
this-
yeast you want to smell.
That's right. You can,
Ayo.
you can smell
Ayo.
this whole tavern has that smell to it. You'd assume that either attached to this tavern or next door, they're actually brewing beer. And the ale is crisp and light. But you do see they have multiple kegs for other different types of beers here. If you wish to get something else, you can. But these first ales are cold and crisp, but just the right amount of head.
Enough said.
Great.
Nice.
That's enough said.
Yes.
We all know that feeling. You've been on a long, hard day, sweaty, tired, and you get that tall, cold beer, and that first sip, it hits. And
Makes,
that's where you
Slap.
feel
makes it all better.
everything feels better.
So, Ari's here.
He is.
And we're back, like, right in time, right? To where it's
Oh,
just
yeah.
like the battle just happened and
The battle happened
Mesco is
a
now
month ago.
king of Idria.
Yep.
So basically, Ari's like, my brother's dead. I'm gonna go to space.
Player knowledge, there's a little more to that.
Okay, I figured.
And Brandon's gonna go into it
Okay.
if he wishes. But yes, that's pretty much right. And do any of you now? You look over and you see this mysterious tiefling over there at the other side of the bar, blue, and he's got horns.
He's also dancing like this. If you're listening, if you're listening to the music, it totally works.
It does.
Oh, yeah.
It does.
Are there any other patrons in the tavern?
There are currently 25 dwarves in here, getting obliterated. There are a few other patrons scattered about the bar. You see a table of Githyanki sitting over here on the other side of the bar. I'll say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 8 of them sitting around feasting. They're all fully armored. They've got their weapons propped up against the table, and they are consuming food and beverage.
Any
they're-
loners?
There is. His name is Ari.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, no. Even better. Give me a perception check. Let's see if there's any
Alright,
just like
perfect.
stragglers.
I look like Baron Zemo in the corner, just. It's nice.
I don't see shit.
No, you're not sure if there's anyone by themselves. Yeah, with an 8, no. But if you're good
Oh, look,
friend,
fresh milk.
Magnus, do you want to?
if Magnus wants to look around.
Oh,
he can.
Magnus. Do you see anyone who might be on our bounty list? Give you a wink.
That's right. I forget you guys are bounty hunters.
Yeah, you
That
do.
must be fun.
Fucking eagle eyes over here, which is not real life.
Magnus, you look over as you turn around and you see there's just a Sulp guy just sitting in this chair over here. Just looks like he's reading a newspaper. He looks very much dressed like a typical shopkeeper. His shoes look quite nice. He still has his apron kind of rolled up next to him. He has like a little pack with him, and you can see what looks like some kind of tools. So he's some kind of artisan of some kind. Older, probably in his mid-50s. And he appears to be a gnome. And he is sitting there just reading away.
Oh, there's one of those little ones. He's over in the cuck chair over there. If you can see a little.
Oh, I did miss that one. Nice eye. Yeah, I think he is on a bounty list. Let me just and I start scribbling away a little bounty, a little warrant for him, a wanted poster for him.
Damn you, Shane. So good.
Go ahead, go on your way, handle it. And then I talk to the rest of the guys and I say, perhaps one of you should talk to our blue friend. Most likely the blue on blue action he was requesting. And yeah, I'll continue scribbling my little wanted poster.
Selkie will just kick out A, accept the beer. B, kick out a spare chair and kind of nod the blue fellow in the corner over.
No.
Ari.
I'll push my
Like rubbing the chair too.
sorry, I'll push my drink over
I can see next to Papa.
sorry, what your Squilp? Is that what your name is, Ross?
Yeah,
It is.
Squilp.
Yeah.
Well-
Because Rupert does not drink beer.
I like dance my way into the chair that was pushed out for me, and I sit down next to the turtle. And I'm just like, Gentlemen, you all look fucking new here. So I bought you a drink. How the hell are you doing?
Is it that obvious?
Oh yeah, it's pretty obvious. Also, you walked in with this fucking thing, and I obviously gesture to Iron Lung. It's like, I mean, this place is crazy, but about the craziest weird things we see here are those things. And I point at the Gith Yankee, and I'm just like, what about that's, yeah.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
I'm kind of just like, yeah. I'm used to like the shock of people being like, "What the fuck is that?"
That's pretty much what it was for me too. It was, what the fuck is that? And then I just had to buy you guys a drink, just to ease it, cause it's a pretty shit place out here in space.
Well, I appreciate
Yeah.
the drink, and I go and like reach out my hand. I'm like, "My name is Iron Lung, and you are
Oh, you can call me Ari. Yes.
Ari."
Yeah.
Very nice to meet you, Ari. Appreciate the ale here.
Oh, you're very welcome. Now, may I ask, because you're new here, most likely, are you stuck here?
Is it that obvious?
Well, yeah, most people who end up either in this tavern or in this plane end up stuck here. For one reason or another. I was looking for my brother. I got stuck here. You guys got stuck here, and I kind of gesture to kind of have them tell me like how they
As soon as
got
he
here.
says that, I just look at Skin on Ink. I'm like, "Yeah, Skin. How did we get here?"
Yeah, that was my fault.
You must be the
Had a
storyteller.
bag. No, I just got one good one. It was great, though. I really thought it was a great idea. I had this bag, and it was full of so many things. It had
leaned in
energy
real
cores
hard.
in it. It had
energy cores. It's fantastic. I like it.
it had a whole bunch of money and gold. It was
Okay.
full of a really fancy sword.
I'm loving this story already. All it's about is treasure and
Incredible.
things, and already this is the best story
Yeah.
I've probably
It
ever
was
heard.
full of the treasure of an entire vault, an entire bank vault full of
Ari starts to like
fancy
tear up
artifacts,
as he's listening to this. He's like, "Oh my
And
god, keep going, please."
treasure troves of gold. It was full of all of that.
You're
And we
lying.
finally finished our giant adventure, and we got to the very, very end.
Okay.
When we were just about to finish what we started in the first place,
Don't break my heart. Please no.
I found another bag of holding, and I got so excited.
Oh dear God.
I was like,
You
what
did-
is better than one bag of holding?
Two!
2 bags of holding.
Yeah, but you give it to your buddy.
You give it to your buddy.
No, see, that's the problem. That's the big. Okay. So I grabbed the bag of holding and without thinking. I shoved it into my first bag of holding,
Oh dear God.
and
why?
now we're stuck here. Yeah.
Why? You're kidding. So you're telling me, so hold on.
No, I'm kidding.
You're telling me that you took a bag of holding and you put it in a bag of holding with a lot of treasure. So without, so there might, you survived. So did the other treasure survive?
Obliterated. I haven't been able to find it, and I've been looking.
I wish I would have met this treasure in this tavern today. I'm not gonna lie to you. That was a fantastic story. And I'm like crying and trying to hold back more tears. All that treasure gone.
No,
Oh,
no, I owe my life.
where'd you steal it from?
Where did I steal it from? A seagull. I saw a seagull that had the bag of holding, and I snagged it. It was a bad idea. But now we're stuck here, and we're trying to get back to Idria.
You know what? Everyone sees a sign somewhere, and you saw a seagull. I will give you that. That was a fantastic story. That was great. That was a lot of treasure gone. It really
It's a very
hurts.
sad day.
My boner went soft really fast. I was so excited. You said a vault full of treasure. I was... Oh. And then you said that, and I was like, well, you know, I might skip a few. That barmaid might be upset tonight with me. I'm very disappointed. It's a great story, but I don't think I have it in my loins to entertain her today. So what are you guys up to?
Yeah, that was depressing.
I'm not even looking up from the table. I'm just doing my doodle.
While you are doing that,
No.
Magnus, you approach the gnome sitting in his chair in the corner of the room, reading his paper. What would you like to do?
As I'm walking up, do I notice anybody in this room?
Yeah, you can hear that there are individuals talking in there. The door is closed but not locked. But yeah, you can hear. It sounds like people are discussing something in that room.
Okay. I want to take a look at the tools that he has on him, just if I can get an idea of what kind of shopkeeper or merchant he is.
Yeah, just from what you see there, go ahead and roll me an investigation check as you investigate the contents of his bag that are sticking out.
Sounds about right.
You will have no idea, but they look like tools. He could be a dentist. He could be a jeweler.
Are
could
you
be
a
anything.
dentist?
But you're not sure.
So as I sit down, I'm just gonna ask him, man, what a long day, right? Doing hard day work, right?
Yeah. It's really hard.
Yeah. I mean, I've just, cleaning up these streets is tough. What about you? What do you do?
I like to be left alone.
Oh, you know what? I understand that. Do you like to gamble?
He just lets out a little sigh.
No, I don't gamble. I just drink alone. I enjoy my paper. Then I go back to my shop.
I want to grab his bag.
Okay, you pick it up off the ground.
Worse.
Yeah, I'm gonna,
Fuck!
and then I am immediately going to run
Give
outside.
that back! Thief! Thief!
And he like drops his paper and he goes running after you. And he's gonna be running right by Rupert and Selkie.
Rip
Do
'em.
you do anything as he's running
Rip
by
'em.
you?
Oh yeah, I'm triple.
Okay.
Selkie will watch.
All part of the plan.
Does he hit the ground near me at all?
Well, he crit missed. I was just gonna have him have to roll a save. He falls flat on his face right here next to Rupert. Just, rolls over.
You tripped me!
Looks like it's
I assume he falls down like at the feet of Magnus after I trip him.
Yeah,
And I just telepathically do my message to you, like, now I'm done. I'm done with my doodle.
Okay, so I'm gonna pick up the little guy, and I'm gonna look towards the barkeeper and be like, "This guy's a little hammered. I'm just gonna throw him out real quick."
No, I'm not! I'm fine!
No, he just fell super hard. He can't even walk straight.
He's
Like
trying to
knock
steal
him
my
out.
stuff and me!
He's
I'll stand up
delusional.
from my chair and I'll show the little bounty poster. Don't be alarmed. He's actually a wanted man.
Oh.
And we are bounty hunters.
What?
Sounds
Yeah.
about right.
Little guy.
The barkeep has, came over when he heard all the commotion, and throws a towel over his shoulder and grabs a piece of paper and looks at it. Everything here seems to check out. It looks good to me.
Indeed it does.
Hey,
Was there any
barkeep,
damage? Was there any damage to anything?
No.
Okay.
Hey, barkeep. Kind of want to make this bounty a little fun. How much would you pay me to fight this little guy in that little pit?
What is that pit?
That little pit.
No, that's right, Tyler. You came in just after describing
I
it.
didn't hear it.
So this pit,
What pit?
it looks like black, it looks like black water. And there's like a little dock here that you can like step on it and jump in there. This tavern has a game where if you go in there, it's like a pocket dimension, and you fight a random monster, and everyone has the opportunity to bet on you. And it's like a 1v1 situation. You pay 1 gold to get access to jump in there, and then everybody can bet on you, and you have the chance of winning like a prize pool and all that stuff. So if you decide you want to do that, you say you want to fight that guy, and he's like, I don't think it would be good sport. He does not look like a fighter.
Oh, but he is a wanted criminal. This guy, he may look. He looks so cute. Look how tiny he is.
Please.
Mass murderer. He is crazy.
Really? Murder, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I do not put up with murder.
Says here you fucks goats too.
Goats?
Oh my god. Mass murder and he fucks goats? What?
I'm going to be sick.
I like slap him. I slap the guy. You're disgusting. I've been around so many things, but killing people and fucking goats, it's one thing to do one and the other, but to do both is just horrifying. I slap him again.
The
And I
poor
spit.
animals. The poor.
Listen, this bounty is
life.
this bounty is dead only. We have to kill him. Would you prefer him to be his blood splattered all over your precious tavern or in this pit?
I'll pay for the cleanup if I can do it.
I suppose in the pit would be better, but...
Damn it, fuck. Alright.
Or
bet
you
on the
can
monster.
take him outside if you wish to do this as well, but... The pit, I cannot control. When somebody goes in, there's a monster that must be fought.
Let's do the pit.
I'd like to see it in the pit.
Throw him in the
Want to see
pit.
him in the pit.
Yeah, let's.
In the
How about,
pit.
how about you
In
just
the
throw
pit.
him in the
In the
pit,
pit.
and then he has to fight whatever monster.
No,
comes
no,
down
no,
of
that
it.
will not do. It
Tyler's
has
like,
to
no,
be.
no.
That will not do at all.
Do you have any discrete areas that I can dispatch him myself?
I suppose we have the back alley,
All right, that sounds good enough for me. Let's
where
go.
we throw the trash.
That's where he belongs.
You're just gonna dispatch him there, huh? Yeah, just give him the tickle and biggle there. Just a tug and a wuggle.
I'd say Aryu probably knows. Probably knows this assassin tactic. I mean,
Do you want me to? Are you asking if Ari like just knows how to kill him? Like,
not that you don't want to kill him. Just like you know that we're kind of assassins, so to speak.
oh, okay.
So you know what we're doing.
Yeah, for sure. Ari is always the jokester, for sure.
1 second. This is who you're about to murder.
Grimby.
Grimby.
Grimby. What a dumb name.
Oh, little Grimby.
Is there to be dead?
I don't know,
Sorry,
man. He
buddy.
looks pretty crazy.
He's insane.
He's done some shit.
I've never hurt anyone. I'm a
I don't
jeweler.
trust him.
So I'm gonna take him in the alleyway.
Okay. You take him out back.
You just watch him go. He's like, no,
The whole time he's like
please, no.
kicking the whole time.
Please, no.
Sit still and make it easier on yourself.
I won't die. I can't die.
And then I am going to.
Wait. I have jewels. I have money. Whatever you want, please. Spare my life.
As he says that,
You just
I
kill him
am
and take
going-
us.
I'm going to cast Inflict Wounds at second level.
Not so pleased with
There you
yourself.
go.
Like you're doing such a good job.
Kill it, kill it.
Yeah, well, that's gonna hurt him. Go ahead and roll damage. You nearly kill him in one hit with inflict wounds. He like retches over in the back alley as you blast him with magic. He's like on death's door. He begins coughing up blood.
And if I use spells, I still get to attack again, right?
Well, we're not in combat, so
Are we all in the alley?
I mean, if you followed, you can.
Oh,
be.
I definitely
I'm
went to
still
go
inside.
watch
I'm
for
inside.
sure because of who I am. I definitely went to go watch, and I'm
then
like, when you hit him, I just scream like, "Was it worth it? Was it worth it to fuck the goats and kill the people?"
Innocent.
and then I'm going to use Eldritch Blast right next to his face, and I'm going to be like, "This is for scarring my blue friend here."
Okay.
Oh my god.
Jeez.
Dude, just getting tore the fuck up.
Oh,
Are you shooting him in the face with this?
I am.
Yeah. It's like you use Eldritch Blast point blank and you obliterate his skull, and it just turns into paste all down the alleyway, and his body just is like kind of twitches a little bit.
We got 2.
All right.
Got a lot more to go.
I'm going to pat his body down to see if he has anything.
Fucking head's just gone.
That's what happens when you fuck goats and people. If you do both, you're
Disgust me.
destined to die. And I look up to the sky like as if it's a PSA. Don't fuck goats and kill people.
Breaking the fourth wall.
Be better than that.
Be better than that.
Or I will find you.
Dude, I hate that I'm about to do this, but I'm gonna forego my second infusion to make another bag of holding.
Oh,
God.
Because I already gave one to Skin on Ink, right?
yes, you
Yeah.
did very graciously.
I'm making a second one. Hopefully we don't do dumb things with it. But I'm gonna give this one to Magnus so he can dispose his bodies in them. And then dump them when they're safe to dump them someplace
what a
else.
treat. You know what? Hey, Skin on Ink, you want another bag of holding?
No, not him. Skin on Ink.
It's one.
When they go
I've
to
learned
sleep.
my lesson. You can trust me.
And so they can. Okay. Yeah, that works for me. Do you stow the body in your bag?
I want to see what he has on him before I throw him in the bag.
Yeah. Well, go ahead and give me an investigation check as you're rummaging through his corpse.
Oh.
The only thing you find is you find a rolled up newspaper in his back pocket. Looks like an advertisement for the jeweler's competition.
Okay, so I'm gonna stuff him in the bag, and then I'm gonna take the newspaper and put it over the paste of his head, kind of cover it up.
Okay. Yeah, as you're like throwing papers on the ground, in this back alley. Let's actually, since we're doing all this here now, let me take us out of this.
Did we ever rest?
You have not rested yet.
Okay.
Definitely need that.
Guys literally slaughtered him right in these this back alley area.
Oh no, on the flowers.
I'll say over here. Let's
Okay.
I'll just move you right here. So you basically slaughtered him right there, and then you tucked his body away, and then there's blood all over the ground, and you just threw some papers on. And happened to be walking by right over here. Let me drop him in. One second, where did the tokens go?
Yeah, so you can add in a bag of holding to your inventory, Magnus, if you haven't already.
Okay.
3 city guards just happen to be walking by. And, hey, no littering. Pick that up.
Oh, I'm sorry. I have a weak stomach, and it's repulsive. You don't want to see it.
I don't
It's for the
want to hear
better.
excuses. Pick up your shit and throw it away, please.
You got it.
I'm throwing you in a cell if I catch you doing that again.
Sorry.
And they
My bad.
I'm gonna look at Rupert, and then kind of look at these guys. Okay.
and they work their way back out, and they continue their patrol.
Is there anybody else, like any like random strays about?
There looks like there's a husband and wife over here that are setting out various food items. There's like a little market here, and this is like their food stand.
No witnesses.
I say, telepathically, let's not push it.
I guess I'll tidy up a little bit. I'll kind of whoosh it around and then throw the soiled newspaper in the trash can.
You do so. And you find yourselves in the back alley between the Key and Blade Tavern and Fit So Good, the clothing shop. These other buildings here appear to be residences. So if you wish to try and break into someone's house, you can certainly try. To the north, there's also the Pulp Kitchen, a fine eating establishment, and another shop called Pain in the Glass. There's also the shop that you guys were going to look for called Solar Sales, run by Matthias Callaghan, who can upgrade your vessel, retrofit it with things, if you wish to go down that route as well. You can also rent a room. Each of you can rent rooms here at the Key and Blade. It's a 2-story establishment, so you can get rooms on the 2nd floor if you'd like.
Sweet.
All right. Well, I didn't mean to make a spectacle, boys. Should we go back in and enjoy some more booze?
You know, it happens. You know, sometimes you gotta kill people in an alley because the guy doesn't want you to get blood on the floor. You know, things are
It's,
fun that way.
Fun, yes. It's also my job. So it gets less fun as the killing goes on.
Hey, Skin on Ink, give me a perception check real quick. As you're standing there watching this kind of de-escalate now, let's see if something catches your eye.
Ooh.
Ooh, with a 21. In the blood and guts, you see what looks like the tattered remains of a leather cord and a key. Small iron key, likely a door key. You find a key on the ground.
I go over to it and kick it with my boot. Pick it up, kind of dust it off a little bit. And I'm real curious about what it is.
Well, upon further inspection, it appears to be a key to a door. Possibly a shop door, something of that nature. And you overheard him say he's a jeweler. You would assume if you can find his jeweler shop, you might just have found yourself the key to his shop.
Okay, so I'm interested in looking. Interested in looking around and seeing if there is a jewelry shop close by.
Okay. Yeah. Well, around this area, you don't happen to see anything that stands out, but
Okay.
if you look around, you might be able to find something. Everyone else goes back into the tavern. Skinony, do you want to go walk around and look for it, or do you want to head back in the tavern?
No, I want to walk around and look for it.
Okay. We will send you off on your side mission. Squilp, what do you think about all this death and destruction?
Well, I I look at Magnus and I'm like, this solidifies your capabilities. I feel better with you standing by our side.
Oh, appreciate that, but it's kill out of necessity rather than pleasure. But you know, killing gets easier? Question mark.
Oh,
I don't know.
definitely. For sure.
It's a
on,
job to
do
be
it.
done, and you do the job.
Back. Get it out of the way.
I don't remember. When we were battling the undead, was there a lot that Squilp did?
He shot a boy off of the.
That's right.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah. I remember there
Killed
was something, but I couldn't remember if that was James or Ross. You did good work too.
I missed.
It's, we haven't fought enough to really see what we're capable of. But I appreciate the kind words.
But of course, I'm sure we will have more battles in the future.
Yeah, as long as Rupert's around, I'm sure we will.
You find your way back inside the tavern. Your table is just how you left it. Your drinks are still there. And she comes back. Would any of you like any food now that you're also tired and sweaty from all that work you've been doing?
Get it on
This
pretty thick
woman's
there.
tone.
Blood got me hungry.
Sure,
should
we'll
try some
take a
of that
peek at a
shit.
menu.
Oh, we don't have one of those. Not that I could read it anyway. But I've got different types of meats and breads and cheeses right now. Does that work?
Sure. Why don't you list me off what you have? If you're able to do that.
I'll just bring what we have. And she just goes and walks away.
All right. You go do that, sweetheart.
She comes back in about 5 minutes with a large tray of meats, a loaf of bread torn in half, and a bunch of different pieces of cheese, and some forks for you.
How does
guys.
the cheese look?
There's some of it has a little bit of mold on it, little like chunks of blue cheese. Other ones
Kinda
looks
figured.
like your classic like cartoonish Swiss cheese with holes. Some like chunks of cheddar as well. Looks pretty good.
Okay. I thank her and ask for another stein as well too.
Do you all want to drink more?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll have 2, please.
Do you have any
More
Pinot
beers.
Noir?
Oh, yes, we do. Absolutely. Finally, somebody wants some wine. She walks off and she goes and grabs it. And she comes back even quicker with the drinks. All right, here we go. Enough drinks for my thirsty gamer boys. She brings and she sets down beers and a fine cup of Pinot Noir in front of you, Rupert.
I'll grab a slice of cheese and do a little pan.
Okay, bye. And
Fancy.
she like
Big
takes
Adam
off.
shit.
Thanks so much, Creamy.
And she walks off and starts helping the Get the Yankee table. And you can see one of the Get the Yankee like kind of grabs her ass, and she's woo!
I think I've caused enough ruckus in this establishment today.
You sure?
No.
Enough.
Can we see the captain Stoutbeard anywhere at all? Is
Yeah,
he like
he is-
in seeing distance?
He's currently like laughing with a couple of his crew members over here at the bar.
Okay. How's he looking so far?
He's looking a little drunk.
Okay. Give him a little bit more time.
Yeah, he's currently smoking a large pipe and sipping on a beer at the same time.
Keep my eye on him.
Okay. Well, I'll say you guys spend the next about half an hour enjoying your drinks, having a few extras. I'll ask for all of you at this point to roll me a Constitution saving throw just to see where your current drunkenness level is at.
Oh.
Kabari was pretty famous for having a shit constitution.
Yes. Yes.
Damn, Selkie.
Dang, Silky can throw him
Damn.
back.
Yeah.
Don't mess with the sailor.
Well, Selkie, this is child's play. You could probably go twice as hard and you'd still be fine. Ari, you're already feeling it. It's kind of going to your head. You're kind of not afraid of anything. You're willing to risk it all.
Start dancing again.
Yeah, you start.
I'm still
dancing
listening to
again.
the music, so I'm like,
Magnus, you're starting to feel it. Pretty good. Quilp, yeah, you gotta feel a little buzz. Rupert, you're feeling it a little bit, but you're not letting yourself get too ahead of yourself. And Iron Lung, you're definitely feeling it.
You feeling now, Mr. Krabs?
You're almost getting a little lost in the sauce, as it were.
I don't know if I'm gonna be the best guy now to interrogate. I'm having a little bit too much fun now.
Nice.
Okay. Excellent. Well, you guys are feeling it now, and it's about 30 minutes in. The captain definitely seems like it's really hitting him now, and he's laughing and kind of catching himself on his stool. You have an opportunity, you think, to really talk to him and get to know him a little better.
I have an idea. I say to Magnus out loud. We could spur a fight between all the dwarves and the Githyanki in this establishment. I think we just need a little bit more drinks.
wait, what did that guy say?
I said, oops, I said that out loud.
You saying something?
Did he say start a fight with
could
the
speak.
Githyanki?
Yeah, I'm got the. Don't speak.
You've just been staring at this guy the whole time.
Yeah,
You like him?
we go way back.
As I'm sitting there just having another drink, like,
That's my best friend.
How much are drinks?
are you guys more than friends?
A beer is it's 5 silver here, and the wine was 2.
Cool. Okay, and how many people are in the tavern?
At this point, a lot of people have left. There are 8 Githyanki here still drinking away.
Hmm.
There are 25 dwarves, and then the captain himself.
Okay.
How about we just tell Creamy to go give the Githyanki the shittiest drinks they have, and make up a little story that the shorties over there think that they're little dicks.
She would
They
probably
can't
do
fight.
it.
That is
Do
an
anything,
excellent
you know.
idea, Magnus. How did you think of that? How did
I-
you come with that yourself?
You know what? Sometimes I can rub 2 of my brain cells together.
There you go. That's what I like to hear.
God, what a trope would that be? I get smarter the drunker I get.
I like
You
it.
blacked out, turned to a genius.
That'd be fantastic.
Let's say we pitch it. Maybe we throw a little extra gold her way. I'm sure she'd appreciate the Githyanki getting their ass whooped a little bit.
Sounds good.
Gearing up for a fight, huh? All right. Since all of you are my new friends, and Ari starts to lean back in his chair a little harder than he should, and then pops forward. Since all of you are my new friends.
I bet you the rest of the party here regrets letting us join them.
Of course not.
We
He's
keep
like,
it entertaining.
and I think I might be in love with this turtle guy right here. You know, astral plane, do what you want. Anyway, I think I'll fight with you if you fight them, because they suck. They suck.
It's like,
I've been
oh,
in-
really?
Huh? Yeah, you're cute.
Thanks. You're cute too. I like you.
All of a sudden, Josh is like,
Not
now I
so
had to
bad.
get 25 tokens.
Look
You're
at the
getting the
stats.
same 2 dwarf tokens I already made.
You know, I have a big brain thought that I would not have player wise of dropping that necklace, the Githyanki necklace I have over here, and giving it to one of the dwarves and making it obvious. That's too big brain, I think.
Give this man another
Or it's
drink.
just right.
Yeah, another drink,
Another
it's perfect,
drink.
yeah.
I like this, Magnus. It's fun.
I like this guy.
It's a lot of fucking dwarves.
Holy shit.
What?
They're all twins.
Jesus. Jesus.
One different one. Does that put in perspective for you guys?
I love it.
About what we're dealing with here? I'll
Are you
just
not
say,
entertained?
here's your
Hell
bar,
yeah.
your the little bar chick, and then the I'll say that this is the bar keep. It's right there. Okay, so this will be fitting for all right. Start this at 3 minutes, and this will be
Aha.
a good roll into some of this. As tension is beginning to build here in the astral plane. Little face off here. Yeah, down here in the corner we have 8 Githyanki. 7 of them look of your typical fighters, and then one of them looks to be some kind of mage or spellcaster, an older Githyanki. And 25 dwarves. I will also put the captain in here.
Seems like fair numbers.
I don't know if I have. Oh, that. Hell yeah, that works. There's the captain.
Yeah, I say we'll call over the bartender lady.
Start some ruckus.
Hello, boys. What can I do for you?
Is there
Can I
a
Can I
go
get
ahead.
one more?
Yes, we would all like one more.
Yes.
But can I roll a history check maybe to determine if there's some drink that's like an insult to Githyanki if someone were to serve one to them?
Ooh.
Would that be history?
Yes. Let's see. Yeah.
21.
You would know that there is a long-standing feud between Githyanki and Mind Flayers. And funny enough, there's typically a drink that people order called the Mind Flayer. And because when they mix it and they pour it, it kind of looks like there's like a squid kind of inside the drink, just how they pour in like a cream. And as they hate Mind Flayers above all else, if you were to order 8 Mind Flayer cocktails for them, you know it would probably start some shit.
Yes, we would like to order 8 mind flayer cocktails for the gift friends over there. But can you please say that the dwarves are the ones that purchase these?
Oh, I don't know. That
Oh,
might
you
cause
can.
some
Here's
problems.
here's 3 gold for you.
Okay, I can. And she takes it
Damn, that was
into her
easy.
pocket. She just turns around and walks over to the bar. And she's kind of like nervous, but she pours up the drinks, and then you can see her kind of like carefully like shaking a little bit as she's carrying her tray and walks her way over. And you don't hear what is said, but she brings all of these drinks, and she begins to talk to them. You can't necessarily hear what's being said, but one of them stands up, infuriated, and flips the tray on her and spills all the drinks all over her, and backhands her. And and he,
I think that's like you.
And he immediately looks and he pulls out his sword, and he begins speaking in Gith and like yelling, pointing towards the dwarves.
I throw a dagger.
Oh, okay.
Well,
All right, let's go.
finish it.
Haha, that made you guys fight.
Instigate.
Yeah.
All right, do I have any AoE spells?
Shit.
Is that a sneak attack? Oh.
I don't think it's sneak attack.
I don't know if
did
it's
I
gonna
roll
matter.
a 1?
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
Oh no.
No, it's not.
Is that a
no, none of
is that
us
a
are
roll on
over
a
there.
table, or are you not doing that for this one?
What's up?
No, we roll on the table.
If I got lucky last time.
Is the table uploaded or no? Yes.
I think it's uploaded here. You have to roll the D100 and you can pop it up, I think.
Yeah, I'll pull it
Okay.
up.
You throw the dart and it hits a dwarf instead.
I got 15.
You rolled a 15? Okay. 1 second.
I'm pretty drunk, so it's okay. I mean, it's not okay, but like, it's okay.
Pretty low for crit miss. That could be pretty bad.
It's super low.
Your weapon's
I have a plus
range-
9.
Your
So-
weapon's range is reduced by half for 1d6 rounds.
Cool. All right, I'll roll a d6.
You can like barely throw daggers.
Cool. 6 rounds.
Sick.
5, right?
6.
You
1d6
threw that
rounds?
dagger. You tried to hit one of these guys. You ended up catching the sweet lady.
Oh
in the neck.
no.
And
Oh,
and
what?
just spraying immediate hit the jugular and spraying blood everywhere, and she's trying to stop it. She drops to the ground and begins writhing, and everybody
Oh my god.
looks and stares at your group.
Oh no.
I look over and I go, hey, well, you know, things happen. I just keep drinking and I put my other dagger away and I start to walk away.
Yeah.
Like, "Arr!" You hear all the dwarves begin shouting, and you sound like they're pulling knives out and little hammers and stuff.
Hammers.
She stole my pocket.
He threw a knife and killed the sweet lady.
She stole my pocket.
All the dwarves begin drunkenly like walking towards you. Your whole group, all 25 of them, begin
God.
it's looking like things have backfired.
What did the Gith do?
The Gith are like standing there. They realize that she's just dead, but she also is the one to them they saw has insulted them. So they're kind of just like watching this unfold now. And all the dwarves are pissed that you killed the sweet lady, the bartender, and they begin to move around.
Anybody got a potion we can throw at her? Anybody got? Nobody.
It's not
Visit
called
that shop
escape,
yet.
Brandon. You're not
Alright,
gonna get her up.
Shove it down her
Come
throat.
Get up.
No, please. Can I disappear?
Dwarves aren't very smart, are they? Are they wise?
And just
These guys aren't dumb.
I just keep telling them that she stole my pocket.
You're one of them. What does that even mean? She stole your pocket.
She stole my pocket. I'm pretty drunk, so look. Can I roll another Constitution?
Please. Give me another saving throw. The rest of you see this is like things are escalating really quick. And what you were trying to do seems like it might have backfired, and now instead of the Yankee and the dwarves fighting, it looks like the dwarves are ready to pick a fight with all of you.
I'm gonna try.
He doesn't even go here.
So, I'm really drunk. Really drunk. But I want to try and convince him about my pocket and that I'm really drunk though.
You have one shot. Roll at disadvantage because you're
Otherwise,
so drunk.
I'm out. I'm out.
Alright. Alright. I have a plus 15 to persuasion.
Roll me
Nice.
with disadvantage and let's see what happens.
I look at him in his eyes. I steady as much as I can.
Try to focus.
Long shot here. Let's see.
She walked by. Pocket gone.
Hey, pretty good.
Pretty good. Let's see.
Shot.
24 is the.
Never to beat.
It's like,
Pocket gone.
I don't know what that means, but I suppose if you're
Pocket.
the thief, a thief deserves to die. Yeah.
I kind of like
right
chime in.
there.
I'm like, yes, pocket gone. She deserved it.
Took advantage, drunk. Pocket gone.
And then you hear the bartender. It's like, what the fuck is happening? You killed my daughter.
Pocket gone.
Oh my god.
And he runs. He's like, ah. He's like, why did you do this?
Pocket gone.
And he runs outside.
We can probably get out of here because
He's giving the authorities.
The guards there.
I look at everybody and I go, free drinks, pocket gone.
And everybody's kind of just like shocked and staring, and the Gith Yankee all just get all their stuff and they just walk out.
Yeah, I'm kind of like, look at everyone. I'm like, we should probably go.
Should probably go.
And then I'm going to go ahead and
I'm probably wanted for murder right now.
Go.
Let's get out of here.
I'm going to go and use a key point, do Step of the Wind, and just fucking disappear outside.
Telki's just
Stoky's just gonna walk out.
Yeah, sure.
Everybody
I-
just finds their way outside. You see the
Goodbye.
bartender is like looking around for a city guard, but he doesn't see one, and he just turns around and sees Ari, and he's like, ah! Ah!
Before we all leave, is the girl completely dead, or is she like still suffering?
She's like suffering on the ground with a knife in her neck.
How much? How much is it for a rivet for like?
Yeah, you know. You heard what I was gonna say.
I guess I can try to tell them like.
Go ahead,
Oh.
Ty, I'll just pay for it.
By the way,
Whatever he
she-
says, I'll pay for it.
She was also a goat fucker. He's got the contract over there.
Dwarf is nearby. It's just
It's okay. She was a thief and a goat fucker though, so
Just
it's
put her out
not.
of her
It's
misery.
all right.
she's looking up at you longingly, like why is this happening?
All right, how much is it to bring her back? How much is it to save her?
How do you kill her? Do you chop her head off?
Is her dad watching?
No, he's outside looking for the guards.
Oh yeah, I'm cutting her head off.
In front of all these dwarves, you just slice down and clean chop her head off, and the knife just falls free onto the ground.
I'll pick up the dagger.
One of the dwarfs sees it and he just throws up on the ground. And as it's just nothing for you, you grab her severed head and put it in your bag, and you just, like you're putting in trash, you just shove her body into your bag, and there's just a pool of blood left over. But
I'm gonna get really
Yeah.
close to this guy's face right
dude,
here.
Turned into the most murder hobo campaign we've ever done.
I'm gonna get in his face. Like,
Try and hide.
I better
Yeah,
not
you
see
do.
you on one of my lists. Don't fuck any goats.
I'll go over to the blood and I'll just cast prestidigitation to get rid of it.
Excellent. It looks
Yeah.
like nothing ever happened.
Nothing ever happened here.
What a time to be alive. The
Well.
captain wakes up. He fell asleep at the bar, and he was all right, boys. I think I'm gonna call it a night. And he pushes past all of them and walks right past here over to the stairs to go upstairs to his bed. A potentially very bad situation negated. You guys all have the chance over the next minute to get out of here before he comes back with the guards.
Oh, I'm already out.
You guys all make your way outside, and
Mhm.
I'm gonna go ahead and
Shuffle out
flip
there.
us back over to here.
Yep.
Let me. Oops. You guys make your way outside. At this point, one second, I'm gonna move these guys way up here. He finally catches up to the guards you saw earlier, and you can see him talking down the street to some guards and like pointing back at his tavern. You guys can slip down an alleyway or into a shop if you'd like. You can even find your way. You do see a sign nearby, and it points the direction. If you head south, you would head down to Solar Sales.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, see, definitely the most discreet
So,
way, and not really be on the main street. Probably the
Yeah,
best bet.
it's quite busy outside right now, and you guys are able to slip away into the crowd and find yourself heading south.
Never be seen again.
Ever.
You do look, I'll say skin on ink, because you typically have the best perception. You do look back, and you just see like guards are bringing more and more guards to the tavern. And as you keep looking back every so often, you finally lastly see all the guards walking out like nothing is even wrong. And you see one of the guards talking sternly to the barkeep, and you can only interpret as, "Don't call us for false alarms. Stop drinking your beer. Like, don't only bring us for an emergency." And he's like begging them, and
So, like a normal police call to any bar ever.
pretty
I'm
much
trying to like hide amongst the group.
Pretty much. So that is that's what happens, and you guys find your way making it through the town and give yourselves a little laugh about it, or I don't know, something.
We're all still kind of. I mean, there's a couple of us that are probably feeling pretty good by now. It's like,
Oh, you guys are drunk.
Fucking
Feeling
fucking
great,
awesome.
walking through the city.
what a great.
It's open containers here, so people are just having fun and drinking and walking around. It's a great time. And as you turn the corner, you do see a beautiful shop up ahead. On top of it, looks like one of these solar sails, kind of wafting in the wind, with a like a pennant flag, like one of those long triangular flags. The door is open, and you hear the sound of a hammer striking an anvil. As you approach it, you can see inside there is a very large, muscular individual. Let me show you what he looks like.
Yes.
nice.
Matthias appears, by all means, to be a Goliath. But not just a regular Goliath, one that has undergone surgery at the hands of Warforged. His arms are mostly made up of strange metal, exceptionally intricate and crafted with great attention to detail. He stands 9 feet tall, and his workshop is made up of several forges where he crafts parts for ships that traverse the astral sea. And as you see him doing that, one second. this is what I will play for you. All you have to do is listen to the audio of this one. Perfect way to sound in him.
Nice. I won't play that on Twitch.
No, that's fine. But you can enjoy that on your own, Ross.
Okay.
And last thing he does before we end it tonight is he dips a large piece of intricately crafted metal. Looks like some kind of like piece that would go to a rudder. Quenches it next to his forge, pulls it out, and it glints in the light. And he makes eye contact with all of you, nods, and beckons you all in. And there is where we'll end tonight.
Nice.
All right. Got out of a little sticky situation there.
Sure did.
That's what I call a sticky situation.
The new friends.
The new friends.
New friends, new
Yeah,
experiences.
it's tricky.
Yep.
Love it all.
We did
Doing
it.
great. How are you guys feeling so far?
Gotta roll
Having
with
fun?
the
Good.
You guys sure always take on completely different exciting things that I never could plan
Never
for.
planned for.
I was like, the one thing I'm actually relatively good at as a rogue, and I just shit the bed on that one.
It's all good. That's what happens
This
when
never
we're
happens
first
to me.
flying.
Right?
Never freaking happens. The hell. It was good.
Cool.
Good. Good.
Yeah, we're up to 3 there, Magnus.
Yep,
That
3
poor
in the
lady.
belt.
Mhm.
99
Rich.
souls.
Mhm.
99.
99 souls.
Awesome.
Cool.
Well, thank you, lads. Thank you, Ross, for streaming, and
Of course.
thank you, Brandon, for missing, because that was made it that much more interesting.
Yeah.
I thought I was about to have to roll for freaking 33 different guys.
Yeah.
I had I
I
It's
had
like the
something
one
that-
thing, like the one thing I might be able to do is somehow fucking persuade them, and I'm probably way too, especially rolled a 6 with that ex-con save. I was like, yeah, he's way too drunk to try and explain that she stole something. So
Fuck it.
yeah, fuck it,
Pocket.
fuck it.
I was
Still
gonna
pocket.
try to do. I had Insight Greed just on the back burner there, just in case. So it's the only like, I guess AOE type attack that I have. Just distracts all of them, or whoever fails their saving throws.
That's so good.
Or
Got
I
the
just
backup
add
plan.
every single one of those little men to my bag.
Poor little guys.
And
They all fit.
yeah, and you're a dead person, and you're a dead person, and you're gonna
Everyone's
be a
a
dead
dead
person
person. Regular
in this bag. So good.
So good.
Love it.
Love it.
Thank you,
Love it.
boys.
Thank you, sir.
Josh.
Yep, yep.
Thank you. Thank you.
Absolutely.
All right, boys.
Next time we will venture further in here and have some fun in the astral plane. Thank you, boys.
Yes, sir.
Good night, fellas.
Have a
See you
wonderful
guys
day.
later.
Later.
Night night.